Okay, so welcome to Winnie's channel. So today I'm just going to show you how to change your front brake pads on a Kawasaki Ninja, ZX-6R. So you just need some basic tools and parts. I mean, as you can see, definitely you need your brake pads. So I've got ABC double H, synthetic brakes, and also same thing for the rear. Then the tools wise, you need a couple of Allens, because in order to get the caliper out, you have to undo that one, then these pins here, that also you need another caliper for Allen for it. So then you need a brake cleaner. It's always good to clean the brake caliper when you take the brake pads out, obviously, to make it clean. And also a multi-purpose grease, just to when I take some of these pins out, when I'm putting them back, just to grease them to prevent them from further corrosion. And yeah, I think basically that. So before that, it's always advisable, because normally when the brake pad is worn, the caliper, the pistons will start coming out, pushing onto the brake pad. So when you start pushing the piston back into the caliper, you might get an overflow of brake fluid. So it's always good to undo, take the fluid cap off, which I've already taken it, and I've put a cloth here just to get all the spillage or anything like that. So that has been opened, so undo the cap. So basically you first just undo it's a little bit tight, and normally if you're struggling, you can put a square of oh yeah, sorry, I needed to go anti-clockwise. So that's undone. Now let me undo yep, unlock the pin. One more to go. Yep. Okay, so just taking that pin out. Normally if you go a power tool, then it will make life easier, but I've not got a power tool, so just have to let me use this one. So that one is out. And obviously you got two calipers, we do that, and also on that side. And for this Kawasaki calipers, you need like 4, unlike, I used to have a Yamaha, which obviously required 2 for each, but in here. So okay, so the caliper is now out, and as you can see, that disc, the brake pads is very worn. So now I'm going to undo the pin here and get those parts out. Yeah, so that is out. That one's been a bit difficult to come out. Yeah, okay, so this one's are yeah, you just have to keep a little bit stop. That's why when I'm putting this back, I will grease it so that in future if I want to take it out, to be much easier. This one is stubborn, man. Okay, so the one too is out. So as you can see, look at the state of these parts, very worn. So let's check that here, and these parts are a little bit dirty, so yeah, just a brake cleaner to clean them. And also look at all those pistons, they are out and a bit very dirty, so going to clean them. Okay, so break this, the caliper has been cleaned a bit, so now I'm going to push the pistons back into the caliper. That's why I said it's always advisable to open the cap, otherwise you might, when you're pushing them in, obviously you're pushing brake fluid back into the reservoir, so if it's a lot in there you might get overflow. So, and you can do this the unlike cars that sometimes you need a, how do you call it, a clamp. You can push this in with your, by hand. So just going to start from the side basically just push it like that. See the side in, and normally it will squeeze this one in a little bit, so when I push this in it might squeeze it up, so a little bit. I also push that in. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now let's do this bit. Okay, so now you can see all the pistons are back into the caliper. Yeah, so that's sorted. So the next bit is just obviously putting in our new parts into it and putting everything back in. And this is something, you know, easy to do if you get the right tools, and there's not any expensive. You just need all the, you know, I said the Allen keys, and that's it. Get your parts and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to start with this top one, and it will be good to probably here start from here, the first one, because I need to put the pin in here, get that secure before I do the last one. So I want to go in here. And sometimes you might be able to grease this, but I just don't want to get any grease on the brake pads, obviously. So I think it looks fairly good, but I'm just going to put this in like that. Then put the pin in there, and now can put one here. This is a tricky bit, trying to put stuff, have to get them aligned so that I can get the pin back in. Okay, so that is in, and now I'm going to do the same for this bit. Alright, so now as I've got both about the parts in, so I can now pull the caliper back. Make sure that slide onto the brake disc. Let's go there. As I'm going to put this the bolt here, I'll just put a little bit grease here, you know, just to okay, then same thing to the bottom one, a little bit of grease, you know, so it's good to prevent the bolt seizing up. So when this time I want to take them out for another change, it makes life easy. So now I can tighten them up. So that was, I said, nice and simple and quick. So now the caliper is back. So basically just secure the pins, and that's it. Going to use this alone just to give you a little bit more. So yeah, so now that this side is done, basically repeat the same procedure for the other side and you are done. Then once you're done, you cover the brake fluid reservoir. If it is topping up, we top it up, then cover it, and that's it. So basically that's how you change your front brake pads for a Kawasaki Ninja, and this could be applied to many other motorcycles. And don't forget to then keep squeezing the brake lever to reset all the pistons back, and that's it, you're done.